Uh, Hello, guys. Thank you for joining in. James, Ram, hi, James, Anshul, Neville, Subkaran, Miji, everyone. Thank you for joining in. So, yeah, now, firstly, if you can hear my audio, yeah, please do write it in the chat box. I'd want to know. Uh, I have a lot of audio problems, so I'd want to make sure that my audio is all right before I proceed. So, yeah, do let me know in the chat box. Now, so yeah, firstly, let's talk about the Champions League. Now, I did not watch all the games, which I did watch Chelsea's game and Man City's game, and I think there's a lot to take in from those games. Uh, Firstly, is my audio all right? It's good. Okay. Okay. So I think there's a lot to take from those games. Now, I think let's start with Chelsea now first. Okay. Now, what we know is that Jorginho, right? Jorginho is the penalty taker. He is the first penalty taker. And what happened was he was substituted, and the second penalty taker was Warner. So we have a kind of idea that who will be the penalty taker, and he kind of missed. Jorginho has missed, I think, three of them now. So I think we do know now the responsibility might fall to Warner. That kind of makes Warner a good value player, in my opinion. For 9.3, I don't think that's the worst kind of money. So now what I think is I am trying to bring in some Chelsea asset. They all were involved. Pulisic, Havertz, Ziyech, Warner, they all were involved in the goal last game. So, and another thing, one more thing, what I saw in that Chelsea game was, now although Ziyech was there, although Ziyech was playing, Chilwell was taking the corner. So I think kudos to Chilwell owners. If Chilwell keeps on taking the corners, I don't think like for 5.7, I think he's a very value player, and he kind of overlaps all the time from that left position. So I think if you have Chilwell, I think this is a good time to keep him. So yeah, in my opinion, I can say that you are from the area around Kolkata. Ansul, I'm actually from Nepal. So yeah, we are neighbors. So yeah, just get on with it. Now, as I'm saying, the Chelsea team. So everyone was involved. Ziyech took, I mean, 3-4 shots. He did. He's left foot. That looks good. And as I said, the corners were taken by Chilwell, so he looks like a good asset for now. And I think now Fabinho is injured again. He has a hamstring injury, and I'm pretty sure he will miss next game. I'm very sure about that. And Matip might just join, with Gomez in next game. That's what I think for now. And Trent, I think he won. The man of the match award in this Champions League game. And guess what? Trent, I mean Mane, Salah, Firmino, none of them started. So that kind of gave Trent a lot of freedom to go forward, and he did. He was a lot in the box. Like, I mean, if you have always sold if you have already sold Trent, I don't know. If you have already done that, maybe, I don't know. If you have not, just keep him for one more game, because he was very attacking this time. So what I think is he might be a very good asset for this game. We just wait and see if he moves the same way like he did in the Champions League. He was getting in the box a lot, like Costanza does. So I feel like, yeah, Trent did very good. Just keep him. And Firmino, Mane, Salah, all of them were rested. So I think we can expect some good performance from them this game week against West Ham. But I personally think West Ham have been very good as a team. So yeah, they have been kind of injury to Antonio all the time. But I still think they have been very good. Looking at the fixtures, they had very bad fixtures piled up, but still they have performed in all of the games. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, just keep Trent. I think if you have him, if you have already sold him, no problem. You probably have Chilwell, Lamptey in those positions. So yeah, that's what I think. So James, where is Nepal? So James, Nepal. Yeah, you might just want to Google it. It's in Asia, South Asia, I guess. Yeah, Asia. So yeah, very beautiful country. Yeah, just Google it, I guess. James. Uh, Pulisic final scores. De Bruyne 2 assists, and Vardy is getting back to his best. I can sense 100 plus points. Ram, yeah, the thing about Man City team was, now the formation, like the lineup was weird. It's always weird for Man City. I don't know what Pep does, but now I did watch that game, and I'll tell you how they played. No, we expected, so since there was no Aguero, since there is no Gabriel Jesus. So we expected Sterling to play as center forward, but no, he didn't. How the game started was Sterling was in the right, Foden was in the center, and Ferran Torres was in the left. But as the game went on, what happened was now De Bruyne was a free player. He was moving everywhere, and Sterling was still in the right entire game. He played at the right position entire game, and in the left it was Foden, and in the center it was Ferran Torres. So it looks like Ferran Torres might just be the center forward until Aguero or Gabriel Jesus returns. So I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, that might just happen. Ferran Torres might be the value player for now, just a temporary one, I think. But I don't know how Mahrez, Bernardo Silva are going to fit in that lineup. Foden looked very good. Foden was playing very good in that game. He did. He created many chances. Like he was just, if you don't look at the stats and you just watch the game, Foden was very good. And Ferran Torres, yeah, he just scored. And De Bruyne was good as always. He is. So he did perform. So he did not disappoint. So if you are thinking of bringing him in, maybe do it. Yeah, there are tough fixtures coming in for Man City in upcoming game weeks, but I don't think that necessarily means. I mean, Man City are the teams that is tough to face. So I don't think there's any tough opponent for Man City. So I feel like if you are one of those tempted by Foden also, yeah, Foden, I personally don't like. I just don't like players who, I mean, kind of gets rotated. I just don't want to like spend money on those kind of players. I'd rather spend money on players who are like sure, who will definitely play. Yeah. I mean the premium choices. I'd rather spend money on those than players like Foden and Traore, who are like kind of netto potents. I feel like they are kind of rotation risk. So just let's get to the chat box. Uh, Thoughts on Rashford? Jump in or wait and see? Miji, do it. Rashford, I personally think I think next game is against Everton. Just let me check. My personal plan was I would bring in at least one Man City asset after game week 7. So let me just check Rashford's fixtures. So yeah, okay, it's Arsenal. Okay, Arsenal particularly does not look like the best team. So if you are tempted, I think it's not a problem. Do it. Yeah, I was personally thinking of bringing at least one Bruno, Tejas, or Rashford after game week 7. At game week 8, Everton, West Brom, Southampton, West Ham United. I don't think those are the worst run of fixtures. So if you are tempted, do it. I have talked about this in my stream last week, not the last stream, but last week I did talk about that. So if you are tempted by the Man United assets, maybe do it. I think now Alex Tejas has, I think, coronavirus, so I don't think he's available for now. So if you are tempted by Bruno and Rashford, do it. Why not? So yeah, that was a good performance by the Man United team. So if you are tempted, Miji, maybe wait one more game week. But if you think you can do it right now, maybe just do it. So yeah, I think Bruno Fernandes was benched in the Champions League game. Still, yeah, if you want to do it, I think maybe wait one more game week. Maybe just wait one more game week, and after that you can jump on them. Let's see how they perform against Arsenal. So yeah, James, after Spurs good fixtures, I'm thinking getting Salah and Mane instead of Son. Yeah, I I feel like there will be a lot of price drop of the Spurs assets. Keane, Son. I think they will drop after the good run of fixtures, after the West Brom fixtures. Let me just check the fixtures. West Brom fixtures is at 8, and after that, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. But if they keep on performing the way they are performing, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary just looking at the fixtures that you need to get rid of them. As I said, if this is just assumption, so just in case Tottenham are the win the title, this is just a wild guess. If just in case they do win the title, I mean, you can't bet against them. Like, yeah, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, they are a tough team, but still, if they still perform the way they are doing against every team, I don't think it is necessary to get rid of Son and Kane if they perform the way they are doing it. So just wait, I guess. I don't. Yeah, looking at the fixtures, it does look tough, but still, they can outperform Man City the way they are playing right now. They can outperform Chelsea. They can outperform Arsenal. So that can happen. So I don't think there's any kind of rush to get rid of them. But if you feel like there's another player, like if you want to get someone else for Son who can do better, if that's what you think, do it. Why not? So yeah, they are not essential. Son and Kane, they are not essential. So yeah, if you think of doing that after 8th game week, maybe do it. Why not? Fixtures. Subkaran, hi. Hello, Subkaran. Welcome. Subkaran, thoughts on attacking Chelsea assets for the next few weeks. So, Subkaran, as I said I did watch the Champions League game, and Zayek did not take the corner. So my prime choice, my like main choice from that attacking side was Zayek, because he's cheaper. He's just 7.9, and if he plays every game, he takes corners and set pieces. I mean, he's a very good choice, 7.9. Now, what happened in the Champions League was Zayek did not take the corners. Chilwell took those. So I don't know. Now I might want to think, and Pulisic also did not start. Hudson-Odoi started in that left position. So I think, I don't know, Lampard is experimenting with the team, I guess. So I don't know. I personally think Warner and Havertz might be the best choice for now, because they look very nailed on. Like, they have started every game and they're just not moving anywhere from that lineup. So I think Zayek might just start every game now. In that right position, for right wing position, there is no one to play there. Yeah, trust me, Pulisic did not look good at all. Lampard did try him there, but he did not look good at all. So I feel like the nailed on good safer choice are Havertz and Warner for now from Chelsea. I'd rather go for Zayek if he took free kicks and corners, but I don't know. I think I'll need to wait on that. So yeah, I think the Chelsea defense don't look that bad either. If you are thinking of Zuma and all these players, maybe go for it. Now might be the time. I think they face next Burnley. So, and I think Ben Mee is back now. Yeah, I think Ben Mee, Tarkowski, and Nick Pope. So if we consider how they played last season, if we consider the stats and all the performance type they played last season, I think that can be a very good defensive lineup for Burnley. Let's thoughts on Steven Starfield. Man United seem to have found their feet. West Ham fixtures are looking good. I'm thinking about Robertson, Rodriguez, Mope out. Robertson, Rodriguez, James Rodriguez, Mope. I think he still has a game against Burnley after Spurs. So out Cresswell, Rashford, Antonio. Yeah, wait for Antonio. I guess I think he's playing with an injury, right? So don't rush into Antonio. I guess Cresswell, yes, why not? I'm personally thinking of bringing in Cresswell and Sufal next game week. I'm not sure if I will bring both of them in, but I personally am sure that I will bring in Cresswell. But I don't know for whom. I might get rid of Size. I don't know. I just don't know. After the Crystal Palace for Wolves, I think there's a lot of difficult fixtures in upcoming game week. So yeah, let's just see what happens. But Cresswell will be a very good choice after this game week. The West Ham defense, they look pretty good. So let's see what happens. And there are other cheaper Masuaku, Sufal, no, in the 4.5. I don't know. Masuaku kind of looks like, I don't know, invisible in that team. I don't see him doing a lot of things. Yeah, maybe he is doing something, but I don't know. It looks like he's not FPL kind of player. So I think I might just go with Cresswell. Like, yeah, Cresswell is just 5 million, and he does take set pieces. He does take corners. Yeah, you can compare him with Chilwell, but still the attacking side, Chelsea are very attacking side, and West Ham are not that kind of team. They just kind of sit back, but still. West Ham have played against very tough teams, so that is one of the reasons they had to sit back. So yeah, if you are thinking of that, Steven, why not? Rodriguez, if you have Calvert-Lewin, if you are thinking of getting rid of Rodriguez, maybe why not? Maybe wait one more game week. When are you like doing this? Transfers? Do let me know that. So Robertson, Cresswell, Rashford. It does not look back to me. I think Cresswell, Rashford. Maybe wait for Antonio. Cresswell and Rashford. Why not? Do it, Steven. That looks good. And so I'm thinking of getting Jota in. Yeah, Jota has been consistent, right? He has been scoring a lot. He did in the Premier League. He did in the Champions League. So my only thing is also now, how much time will he get? So Minamino, Jota, and Stokere started in the Champions League, and as I said, since there was no Salah, I think that gave a lot of freedom for Trent to move forward, and he did a lot. He was in the box a lot of the time. So I think I'll wait on Joe Ansul. I wouldn't rush in. I don't see Mane getting. I mean, Mane will definitely always start in front of Jota. So Firmino in place of Firmino, will Jota play in place of Firmino? I don't think so. So yeah, maybe just wait for Jota. If you are fine, like Jota is like kind of Foden, Foden. When he does play, he does return points, but he might just miss entire game. There's just a lot of quality. There are other players who might just start in the starting 11 for that Liverpool side. So that is one of the problem with Jota, but he has been consistent. Let's just wait, I guess. Let's not rush in. I don't think he's the most nailed on player. So yeah, that is one of my concern with Jota, but he has been very consistent. Yeah, he's been used very well by Klopp. So Mizzy, thanks, bro. I'll bank in one more free transfer. Yeah, I'm not using my transfer too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll bring in Cresswell, but I'm not sure who I'll get rid of. I feel like it should be size, I guess. I'm not liking Lamptey at all, to be honest, but still, for 4.7, if you watch the game last game week, game week 6, that should have been Lamptey's goal, but Lamptey should have returned FPL points. If you watch that game, he did score actually, and Ivanovic kind of did an own goal. It should have been Lamptey's goal. If you do watch the highlight, I don't think Lamptey is the player that you need to get rid of, but if you think you can do better in place of Lamptey, maybe do it. But I personally don't think Lamptey needs to get off. Like he almost scored, so yeah, maybe there's no hurry to get rid of Lamptey. I guess he plays like in a very forward position, so that is one of the thing. Ankit, I have Salah and Mane and Son, but I don't have Keane. Is that a big problem? I don't think that's a big problem. Ankit, just so you know, the expected goals for Son is better than Keane. So yeah, although Keane is playing as a striker, although he's the center forward, he has been a person who has been assisting more than scoring. Son is the one who has more expected goals than Keane. So, but when it comes to expected assist, Keane has more expected assist than Salah and Keane. I mean Salah and Son. So yeah, I don't know. If you have Son, I don't think it's like a big problem to not have Keane. So as of now, it's Son who is doing all the bits, So it can be Keane because Keane has penalty, and as I always say, it only takes one lousy penalty for a player to return points. But still, do you have to go out of your way? So yeah, if you like just to get Keane, if you have to destroy your whole team, I mean, if you have to cut corners in a lot of places just to get Kane, like if you have to take a lot of hits and if you have to like compromise in a lot of position just to get Kane, I don't think that is necessary. Don't do it, I guess. But if you can get him easily, why not have him? I think you should have him. Like this is the time to have him, in my opinion. So yeah, let's see what happens in Europa League. He was rested last game in Europa League. Son and Kane, both of them were rested. So let's see. And I think my captainship, I personally think I might just stick with Kane. I don't know. The way that Sterling played was very good, but again, he did not play as a center forward in the Champions League. I'm very sure it will be Foden or Ferran Torres in the Premier League too. And against Sheffield, I don't think that is the most easiest kind of fixture. It's an away game. So when it comes to Kane, they are facing Brighton at home, and there's no captain, Dunk. So the main center back is not in Brighton right now. So maybe Kane can just capitalize on that. So I don't know. I might just leave my captainship on Kane. That's what I think. Sterling, not a bad choice. Maybe that can be a good choice. Yeah, if I want to take a risk, but my rank has been falling so bad, so I might just leave it to Kane or Son. But again, as I said, I would rather go for a player who takes penalties. So I might just leave it on Kane this game week. I'm not sure. I don't know. I might do it Sterling also. I'll see that tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow on the deadline stream, I guess. So Robertson and Justin out, and Chilwell Telles in. James, I think Telles has coronavirus, I guess. He's unavailable right now, James. Justin, now I don't know when is Pereira returning. Since I don't have Justin, I've like completely lost the track about Pereira's return. Let me just check his. Expected at 5th December. So he's expected as 5th December. When is 5th December? There's a lot of time. Again, I think Justin has a lot of game left in him, I guess. Like 5th December is a lot. If you James. Now I personally bought James Justin. James Gabrielli. I bought James Justin in the first game week at 4.5. Now I think his price has returned to 4.8. So I don't have him. I thought now Pereira would return soon, so I sold him. And come on, like Leicester are not the best defensive side since there's no Soyuncu and they're not doing very good at the back. So I sold him. So if you don't have any kind of money on him, like if you bought him for 4.8, maybe sell him. There's no big problem. But if you bought him for maybe 4.5, that kind of price, don't sell him, I guess. Keep Justin. 5th December is like a lot of time still. So yeah, Justin has a lot of game in him. So I don't think it's necessary to get rid of Justin just yet, I guess. Robertson and Justin out for Chilwell and Telles. Yeah, as I said, Telles is not available right now. Chilwell, why not do it? Chilwell and James in the Champions League game, although Ziyech was playing, Chilwell took the corners. So yeah, why not do it, James? Don't forget about the deadline stream. Ankit, of course, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Please join the deadline stream. So yeah, Ram Kore, I think Mendy keeper is the safest keeper. Yeah, Ram. Let me tell you one thing. I was so like kind of prioritizing bringing in at least one Chelsea defense because Mendy has been keeping clean sheets so consistently. In the Champions League, in the Premier League, like he has been keeping the clean sheet consistently. And yesterday, I mean, in the Champions League game, Zuma was kind of an injury scare because the head clash. There was a head clash between Zuma and one of the players, and I thought he would be out. And another thing that I came to know is when there is no Thiago Silva, the third defensive pick, the center back pick is Tomori. So as soon as Zuma got like kind of that head clash and he got injured, he was on the ground. Tomori started warming up. So one thing we do know is another choice for Lampard in that center back position is Tomori. So like Thiago Silva can't play every game now. He's not at his peak age, He's getting old. He can't play every game. It's just about time he gets injured. He can't play every game. So I feel like if one of the center back gets injured, I guess yeah, Tomori might be one of the like budget choice in upcoming days. I'm not saying it will happen. Like I'm not saying that Thiago Silva will get injured. I'm not saying that Zuma should get injured. It might happen. It might just happen. So yeah, Tomori was so that warming up. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. Graham Cornelius. I was tempted to kind of bring in Martinez for Mendy. Trust me, I did think of that. I know that changing a keeper is not the wisest use of the transfer, but still, I did think of bringing in Mendy for 5 million. I am very sure his price will rise soon. I'm pretty sure because the fixtures are very good for Chelsea in upcoming days, and he will keep more clean sheets. I feel like that the way that Chelsea are playing, they're looking very good going forward. They're looking very good defensively. So yeah, if you are thinking of Chelsea attacks and defense, I think this is a good time. The run of fixtures are very good for Chelsea, and as I said, I looked at the Aston Villa's like the run of fixtures, and I don't know. I didn't want to do that. If the run of fixtures were not good for Martinez, I would definitely have brought Mendy for Martinez. So yeah, if you are thinking of Mendy, maybe why not? Now the thing is, now just compare the 5 million goalkeepers. Now Goita of Crystal Palace is also 5 million, and Martinez is also 5 million. Mendy is also 5 million, and Mendy is a nailed-on keeper for the Chelsea side. The team that is playing in Europe. And another Goita is playing for Crystal Palace. So I think I would be rather happy to spend 5 million on Mendy than on Goita. Yes, we do know that Palace is a very defensive side, but I still feel like if you want to go for Mendy, why not? You just compare Mendy and Goita's team. So yeah, that is my logical explanation for going for Mendy. If you are thinking of Mendy, why not do it? His price will just rise in upcoming game weeks. I'm pretty sure about that. Aguero is injured again, and I have him in my team. Any suggestion or save the transfer? For me, I think if you want to, Ings also does not look that bad in my opinion. I think he has been consistent, Ings. I think I did not expect that kind of. Yeah, he had a very good season last season. So I felt like he could not continue the same thing he did last season, but still, yeah, he has not reached like the peak level, but still, he's only 8.5, and Southampton fixtures are not that bad, and Southampton look good going forward. So, and Ings is on penalties, so just 8.5. I don't know if I want to bring in Jimenez just yet. Now, if you compare 8.5 Jimenez and 8.5 Ings, they're both on penalties, but I feel like Southampton, yes, they do concede, but still, they kind of play more attacking than Wolves do. So if you are thinking of Ings, why not? And if not, then maybe Warner if you want to use that money. So let's see Aguero. Let's see Aguero's 10.4 his price. Sheffield away, Liverpool expected 21 November. So if you 21 November 7. Now 7/21 is next game week. This is a tough one. Maybe you can buy Warner, I guess. Warner or Ings. I mean, I do like them. I do. Like, if I could bring in Warner, I would, but I don't know whom to get rid of. I think for Mope, I could do that, but that means I need to make sacrifices in my defense again. So yeah, when I have two transfers, maybe I'll think about it in next game week. Let's see. When I have two transfer, I'll make some changes in my team. But I want to get Cresswell there in my defense. So not very sure. My midfield looks strong. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure Sterling should return something this game week. The way that he played in the Champions League, yeah, he was not the center forward. Ferran Torres was, but still, I feel like Sterling must return something. So Aguero, maybe for Aguero, Ings or Warner. So think about that. Yeah, Neville. I think Ings and Warner don't look bad. It was, I think, I kind of dodged a bullet not having Aguero, and I rather went for Sterling. And now I did not know that he would get injured, but still, I think I did kind of dodge the bullet. So yeah, that worked for me, I guess. So Neville, yeah, maybe look at Warner. Or Warner is not delivering very good, but still, if Jorginho does not play, as I said in the Champions League, second penalty taker is Warner. So that's what happened last night. So Jorginho was substituted and they got a penalty, and Warner took it and he scored. So yeah, penalty duties might just fall on Warner if Jorginho keeps on missing. So yeah, that might just happen. Warner or Ings maybe. Neville, yeah. Chilwell or Regulon? Chilwell. Shiv. Yeah, Chilwell. I'd go for Chilwell hands down. Or I'm gonna Mendy, Kalidai, Udi. Yeah, Mendy. Yeah, he has been looking good. Yeah, if you are thinking of Mendy, why not just go for it? I would probably go for him, but still, if I was using a wild card, I would. But I don't think Martinez is a bad option right now. The runner fixtures are pretty good, and he can give you some save points. My only problem with Aston Villa is, let's hope that the last game was not the signs of the way that they are going to play. I hope they improve in upcoming game weeks. Let's see they don't turn into Aston Villa of last season. That is the only thing. I'm good. Shiv, do I captain Son or Salah? Shiv, I think Son, because as the way that West Ham are playing, I'm watching the matches of West Ham because they are facing very big teams, and I kind of want Cresswell, as I have said, and West Ham are defensively doing very well. Shiv, as a team, not only defensively, yeah, they do kind of stay back. Just let the opposition have the ball and all that stuff. But still, it looks like a very difficult team to break down right now, West Ham. But if there's any team who can do that, it is the teams like Man City and Liverpool, in the Premier League. So if there's anyone who can break down that West Ham team, I do feel like they are the team. But still, I think Son is a safer pick here. Yeah, I do think. Salah was benched in the Champions League shift. In this Champions League game, he was benched. He did not play complete game. Shaqiri started instead of him. So that might be an advantage for Salah. Let's see how he performs. But still, I think Son looks like a good choice. I don't know the lineup for Son. I mean Spurs in the Europa League. Let's see if he plays or he gets benched again. So Shiv, I think Son looks like a good choice. He has been consistent, and Brighton at home without Lewis Dunk at the centre back position. Why not? I think Son might be a good choice. I think I would rather go for Son. But that's just me. I'm not saying that Salah is the worst. Like, don't go for Salah or anything. If you think he's a better choice, do it, Shiv. But I personally think Son is a good one. Stephen Starfield, Nepal is an Asian country. It poses scientific very far from other two countries. But I'm from Nepal. Just check it out. Yeah, we are neighbors with two of the biggest countries, China and India. And yeah, we have Everest, Mount Everest, and all these things. I'm not gonna talk about that. Naturally, we are very beautiful. Just Google it. Yeah. Satim Kar, hello. Why is Alzate not playing? Yeah, because I think his time has been caught by Bissouma. Because Alzate, the way he's not keeping up with the way that he started. He started preseason very good, Alzate, but he's not like doing what Bissouma does. As I said, Bissouma takes a lot of shots. I compared Bissouma and Anguissa. I compared, they are both 4.5, and I compared their stats. And Bissouma takes like a lot of shots. Yeah, the shots might not be on target, but he does. Like, you can expect a lot of things from 4.5 million midfielder. So yeah, that is one of the reasons. Alzate was like never sure to start. He did very good in the preseason, so that was one of the reasons he was appearing in the lineup. So now he's not playing consistent. He's just not playing. So Bissouma might be another choice you might want to go for. That is one of the reasons. So is it true that after 2 free transfer accumulated, the free transfer start burn away? Yes, Ansul. If you are new in FPL, you can only have maximum of 2 transfers. Now, if you like, suppose I have 2 transfers. Let's just suppose I have two transfers, and I don't use any of them. I just keep them, and I go into next game week. I won't have 3 transfers. I'll only have 2 transfers. So 2 transfers are the maximum you can hold. So yeah, that is a rule of FPL. So if you already have 2 transfer, use it. And if you don't want to use it, you have to. I think you should use it. So yeah, that is the rule. Anshul. Okay, I have already done the transfer. Regulon and Wilson out, and Chilwell and Bamford in. Regulon. Now, I don't know. I think Wilson is a good. Yeah, I know. Wilson does not return a lot of points, but still, I think Wilson is consistent. Like he is returning 4 or 5 points. I mean, he's consistent. And I looked at the fixtures of Wilson. I don't think that is a very bad fixture. Let me just check Wilson's fixtures. So Everton home. There's no Coleman. There's no captain. There's no Digne. No. They don't have both fullbacks. Pickford, Mina, not the best defenders and keepers. I mean, they are so sloppy. They just ruin the game. That is one of the reason I got rid of Digne from my back line. And Everton, Southampton are like getting better defensively. Yeah, they are getting better defensively. But still, I think there's no hurry to get rid of Wilson, in my opinion. Like in one of my videos I recently published, I think I kind of like suggested people to go for Wilson. If you are tired of Bamford, everyone is going for Bamford and Antonio right now. They are like kind of mainstream pick. So if you want to kind of go for a different pick, a differential pick, maybe Wilson might just be one of those players. So yeah, I don't think it's like you need to hurry to get rid of Wilson. And he's on also penalties, so 6.5, and that run of fixtures against Everton, he might just get something. So yeah, I don't think there's any kind of rush to get rid of Wilson. And if you are even thinking of getting in Wilson, yeah, do it. I think you should do it. So that's just me personally, though. Regulon, yeah, Ankit, getting rid of Regulon is also, he did not play last game. He is kind of rotation risk, I guess. I thought Davis was injured last game week, but he played. I don't know what is happening to these players. I don't know what players are eating these days. They're recovering so fast, like they're just recovering very fast these days. And yeah, Davis started, Regulon didn't. So if Regulon was a nail-on option, I don't think Regulon is also the player that you need to get rid of. But if you've already done it for Chilwell, I don't think that's a bad option. Like if I had a chance to get in Chilwell, I would. Since I don't have the money, I can't, and I won't. So Ankit, I think Regulon for Chilwell is not the worst option. Bamford, let's hope he just has that high morale after that hat-trick. So yeah, I don't think getting rid of Wilson was necessary since you already done it. Let's just hope it works out, Ankit. I don't think that's the worst transfers though. Yeah, it might just work out. Questions. Zaha or Grealish, Genius Gamer. Zaha was a very good option for game week 6, but after that, Wolves and Leeds. I don't know. I don't see a lot of goals against Wolves. Wolves are very good. They are very good defensively. As I always said, I like very good respect for the Wolves team. They are like very good team. So maybe Grealish for a longer term. Grealish almost got the point last game week. It was unlucky. That was a good save. That's what I have to say. So yeah, Grealish for a longer term. Let's just hope Grealish does something. I would personally go for Grealish, I guess, Genius Gamer. So yeah. What do you think about Wan-Bissaka? Maybe just wait for one more game week. James. Yeah, he's a good he did score. He did score in, I think, previous game week. I don't remember, but he did score. So that's not going to happen a lot. But still, Tejas takes corners, so I'm kind of waiting for Tejas. James, I think Tejas and Wan-Bissaka both are 5.5, right? I think that is the price for both of them. If Tejas takes corners, why would you go for Wan-Bissaka rather than Tejas? Now, Tejas, as I said, he has like coronavirus, so he's not available right now. So if Tejas comes back, he takes corners. So I think that gives an edge to Tejas than Wan-Bissaka. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just wait one more game week, and we'll talk about the Man United assets. So yeah, what are your total points, Anshul? My total points. Let me check points. My total points are 337 right now. As of now, it's 337. So Anshul, Wan-Bissaka-ish. So yeah, let's keep the chat clean. Yeah, West Ham. Kupal is better option because he's playing so well right now. Ramkwal is Sufal. Yeah, Sufal. The thing is, I looked at Sufal. So the first 2 games he did not even start. Let me just open Sufal. He has 2 assists as of now. So I think the first 2 game weeks he did not. First 3 game weeks, 1, 2, and 3, he did not play, so he did not start the first few game weeks. And Sufal, let's hope he's a nail-on option. Let's just hope he's a nail-on option. You know. So now he's playing, but still, I feel like Cresswell. If you watch the game, I think Cresswell kind of goes more forward than Sufal does. Like, yeah, Masuaku is there. I think because of Cresswell, Masuaku kind of has to stay back. He's also 4.5. Masuaku also is 4.5, but I think because of Cresswell, he kind of has to stay back. And yeah, if you are thinking of Sufal, do it. Why not? But still, I'd kind of wait, I guess. Let's see what happens this game week. But still, he has been assisting just 4.5, and that defensive side of West Ham looks very good. So if you are thinking of Sufal, do it. I think next game week, do it. Why not? Just 4.5, do it. She's Wilson or Bamford. As I said, everyone is getting on Bamford right now, so that is not the worst option. So if you want to kind of go for a different kind of selection, everyone is going for Bamford, Antonio, these kind of players. Wilson does look like a good player for that kind of value. So yeah, that is my view on Bamford and Wilson for now. So Isa, welcome Isa. Thank you for joining in, Isa. Hello, Bamford or Antonio? So yeah, that's very popular opinion right now, Bamford and Antonio. Let me just check Bamford fixtures. Bamford faces, I guess, Leicester next. Yeah, Leicester, Crystal Palace. Let's hope he's consistent, Bamford, though. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He scored a hat-trick. Come on. Let's just hope he's consistent. If you look at the lineups, the West Ham team, Antonio is alone there in front. He's literally alone center forward for that West Ham team. And there's a lot of service coming in. But still, Antonio is kind of it looks like he's playing through injury. So that is one of the things that I kind of have problem with. But the thing about Bamford is the Leeds team is very fun to watch, and they are very attacking, and Costa, Dallas, they all are getting in. And the thing is, sometimes Bielsa plays Rodrigo and Bamford, both of them at the same time. So yeah, that is one of the things happening in Wolves too. Podence and Jimenez, both of them are kind of playing at center forward. So that kind of, yeah, Podence is not the most clinical. He's not as clinical as Jimenez. So if Jimenez got the amount of chance that Podence got, there would be a lot of FPL returns from Jimenez. But that's not happening. So Antonio looks like a good choice after this game week, I guess. Yeah, because let's hope he's always injured, so that is only the problem for me. So let's just wait what happens. So for now, I think Bamford. For now, I'd rather go for Bamford. Let's hope that Antonio is fit again. So Isa, do I take -4 to get Ings, Sufal instead of Podence, Robertson? Podence, Robertson. I don't think you need to get Podence right now, Isa. I personally don't think so. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. If you are watching the matches, Podence and Neto, they are combining very well. They are doing very good. Trust me, they are playing very well. But still, I wouldn't take a hit to get in Podence, And to get Robertson, I don't think so. Trent played very good in the Champions League, and he also got the Man of the Match award. Robertson, but still, Robertson has been good since the beginning of the season. That left side of Liverpool looks pretty lethal to me. Do I take -4 to get Ings? Ings against Everton. He might just score, Ings, Sufal. You don't have to rush in to get Sufal. Just wait one more game week, Isa. After the Liverpool game week, maybe get Sufal, but not for now. So yeah, I think if you have one transfer, get in Ings, not Sufal, not Podence, not Robertson. Get Ings. Yeah, Isa. From these choices, from these 4 players, I think I would rather get Ings and don't take a hit. Yeah. Stop, bro. Yeah, stop. Where's the question? Kane, Son or Salah, whom to choose captain? And this week, good for using triple captain. I personally am leaning towards Kane. So I feel like Kane and Son might be good, and I'll give you my reason why. I'm not leaning towards Salah, because I have always said West Ham look very good. They have played Man City, they have played Leicester, they have played Wolves, and West Ham has kept clean sheet against Wolves and Leicester, and they have only let 1 goal past them against Man City. So I don't know, West Ham are playing good. I feel like West Ham would be one of the team that would will be in the relegation zone. In the beginning of the season, before, when the fixtures was released, the fixtures looked very tough for West Ham, and in the preseason also they were not doing very good. Susek was in the hype, but still. So I feel like West Ham might just do very good. Yeah, I know it's Anfield and it's Salah, and Salah was rested in the Champions League, so that might mean Salah might just get something, but still, I don't know. West Ham looks good. Yeah, they did. West Ham did concede against Spurs, but as I've always said, in that game, if Son did not score that early goal, if Son had not scored that early goal, I think that game would have been completely different. So I think West Ham will perform good against Liverpool too. So I am not captaining Salah. If you are doing it, do it. I'm not saying don't do it. I personally am not doing it. So I'm kind of leaning towards Kane right now. So one of the reason for that is Brighton at home, and there is no Dunk, the captain, the centre back. So some other. I personally am leaning towards Kane. So yeah, if you want to go for Son and Kane, maybe do it. And if you want to go for Salah, I'm not saying don't, but that's just my personal opinion. I think I will go for Kane for this game week. Some other. Um, uh, so Ankit, oh shit! So Wilson was important. Ankit, yeah, no, anything can happen though, Ankit. Like this happens. This season has been so unpredictable. We have done it. There's no problem. Bamford might just score another hat trick. That can happen. That might just happen. So let's hope things go your way. I can't predict everything. I'm just giving my opinion. That might not work out. So let's hope Bamford and Chilwell will work out. Chilwell is a good transfer. That will definitely work out. If not this game week, in upcoming 2-3 game weeks, I'm very sure there is some point return for Chilwell. So if you have Chilwell, kudos to you guys, because he's taking corners too. So yeah, Bamford might just work out, Ankit. So let's hope that works out. Yeah. So love your honesty. Yeah, Shlesa, thank you for joining in. Please leave a like if you are enjoying the content, if it's helpful. Yeah. What would you do with Antonio this game week against Liverpool? Maybe play him, Benjamin. Yeah, maybe why not? Because yeah, Allison is back, right? Fabinho has hamstring injury, so I'm pretty sure he will miss this game week. And there will be Gomez. Gomez will surely play. Now, no Fabinho, no Virgil van Dijk. Like, there's no leader in that back line, There's just no leader. Robertson, Trent, and Gomez. Like, there's just no leadership in that back line. And now another player might be Matip, Matip just might. He might just start, I think. So, or if there's no Matip, it will be Gomez and that, I don't know, a new player. I think it's Phillips or something that looks like Van Dijk, long hair, tall guy. I don't remember his name, but he's a youth player, I guess. So that might happen. So there might be some goal, I guess. Fabinho is not starting, I think. Fabinho is just not starting. So yeah, maybe play Antonio, I guess, if he's fit. Let's hope he plays. He has been playing. So yeah, Benjamin. That's what I think. Slesa, yeah, thank you for joining in. And Isa, who is your captain this week? I'm gonna go with Sonaldo. Yeah, Isa. Yeah, that might work out. Yeah, Son might work out. He has been consistent. As I said, the XG for Son is very good right now, and he has been consistent. So let's just see what happens in Europa League. Let's see the lineup. What happens? So some of the James or James, is that James Rodrigo? I think James or Chilwell. If I asking James or Chilwell, I think it's very obvious. It's Chilwell. James is not nailed on option. So some of the, if you have money for Chilwell, just go for Chilwell, I guess. Some of the, yeah. If I was you, I would definitely go for Chilwell. You think it's time to remove one of the Everton duo? Isa, yeah. This was one of the things like we discussed a lot. Now, like, people are losing patience with Everton players. Like, they were, when they had the full players. When they had Coleman, when they had Digne, when they had Richarlison, all of them, they were performing very good. Like, they started like very good. Now they're missing a lot of major players there. A lot of major players. And Allen, they were looking pretty good. He still looks good. Allen still looks good, but still, I don't know. It might have just dropped off in in this recent games. So, like, if you don't have any kind of money, and I always say this, like, Calvert-Lewin, I bought him for 7 million. Now he's 7.7. So I can't sell him. I just can't sell him. So for you, if you don't have money on either James Rodriguez or Calvert-Lewin, you just bought them recently and you don't have money riding on them, sell them. Do it. Sell one of them, not both of them. At least maybe one, James or Calvert-Lewin, I guess. If you don't have any kind of money riding on them, do it. Why not? Go get Grealish. Go get maybe Zaha or someone of that price. Foden also looks good. Like, I think he will start. Like, he was very good in the Champions League last night. So he was like involved heavily in everything. So my only thing about players like Foden is always rotation risk, and you can never tell with Pep Guardiola. That is the biggest problem for Man City's side for me. So I always go for nail-on players like Sterling or Ederson or Diaz. Also looks, and Diaz and Laporte, that centre back pair looks very strong. Yeah. So if you are thinking of Man City defenders, I don't know. Like, don't go for fullbacks. Like Zinchenko started for Cancelo. So what can happen is if you are thinking of Walker, Cancelo can start for Walker too. So who looks nail on in that defensive side is for Man City is Diaz. Diaz has not missed any game, yeah, since he was transferred into Man City. Diaz and Ederson, those two players look like very, very like nail on option for Man City, and they are doing good. And like Diaz and Laporte, that centre back pair looks very strong, like they look very good. So yeah, if you are thinking of Man City assets, maybe, but still they face Liverpool next, I guess. But still, just keep in mind, if you are thinking of Cancelo, don't do it. I think he's a rotation risk. I think so. Yeah. So maybe not. Yeah, Isa. Yeah, if you are thinking of getting rid of either DCL or James Rodriguez, and you don't have any kind of money on them, if you just bought them recently, why not get rid of them? Not both of them, at least one of them. Ankit, my point is 410 and currently within 37k overall. Yeah, that's very good. That's a very good rank. Yeah, it can only get better, I guess. Now, let's hope it gets better. It has been a crazy season. So, yeah, Ankit, yeah, congratulations. That's a very good rank. Anshul, the one thing I've learned this season is anything can happen except the obvious. It looks like that. I mean, this game week, I mean, now, come on. Like, from Liverpool, I mean, I choose good players from every team. Like, Sterling from Man City, Son came from Spurs, and Mope from Brighton, and Grealish from Aston Villa, Salah from Liverpool. Like, you can get better players than them from the respective teams, but still none of them delivered. So let's hope that won't happen in upcoming game weeks. Let's just hope they will perform this game week. So yeah, it happens. This happened, and it has been happening a lot of time this season. Like, the teams are very inconsistent, as I've talked about this. Like, there's no single team like we can rely on. Not Man City, not Liverpool. Because of injuries, Liverpool have been a lot of problems right now. So there's no team that looks like, yeah, I would bet on this team that this team will win. Not Chelsea, not Man United, not Arsenal for sure right now. So yeah, Leeds Leeds also did win this game, but before that they did lose against Wolves. So yeah, there's just no consistency in that table. Everton look like one of the team. Everton and Aston Villa look like one of the team that were winning, but still, again, they lost last game week. So I think it's still early to say anything, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Ankit, the only thing Anshul, so I'm captaining Werner. Yeah, maybe that might work out, I guess. Yeah, and as I said, if let me check their fixtures. If Jorginho does not take the penalties, I think Werner might be the one who takes penalties. Burnley away. Burnley, but again, for Burnley, Ben Mee is back, I guess. Let me check Ben Mee's fitness. Ben Mee. Yeah, Ben Mee and Tarkowski, they're very good at the back. Lack of match fitness. So I do know that Ben Mee has started training with the team. I did read that article. So I'm pretty sure that Ben Mee has started training with his team. He might just start, I guess. It's shown that he might not start this game week, but if Ben Mee, Tarkowski, and Pope is at that back, that might be a difficult team to break, I guess. So yeah, just wait, I guess. Let's see what happens tomorrow to Ben Mee. So yeah, Werner, but still Werner. The Chelsea team look very attacking right now, and again against that last game week, Chelsea versus Man United game, Chelsea were a better team. Like, hands down, Chelsea were very good. Like, the team chemistry, that was very good. And like, I was kind of surprised with Ole's first 11 lineup. Like, I don't know, it kind of looked weird, but still, like, yeah, I think Chelsea looked like a very good team going forward. So, Werner, I don't think now Tammy Abraham might replace Werner. I don't think I need to worry about that. I think Werner is a nail-on option. Let's just hope he keeps doing what he did in the last game week. Have your prediction or view for games of Chelsea and Spur in game week 7? Let's see. Yeah, as I said, let me check. Now Spurs, Samudra, as I said, my main pick on Brighton team is that there's no Dunk. So yeah, that might affect the defensive capability of Brighton. Maybe. Let's see. I think they were playing with three defenders, right? Three backs at the. I mean, three center backs, and Lamptey was on the right, and yeah, they were attacking that way. So, but they were not playing Spurs last game week. They were not playing them. So let's see. Let's see. I don't think Brighton are the team kind of that sit backs. They like to attack. So I think there might be some space. Like if you don't give space for players like Sterling and Son to run around, like it will be difficult for them to break the attack, break the defense. But if you give them spaces, like that can happen. So I personally think Spurs should win this game the way that they are playing. That's my prediction. I don't know, 2-1, I guess 3-1, 2-1. That might be the prediction for me. I don't know if it will be right or not, but I feel like Spurs will also concede. They are not the best defensive side. So maybe 2-1, 3-1, I guess, for Spurs. And for Chelsea. Chelsea against Burnley, as I said, if Ben Mee returns, and if he's fit, I guess Ben Mee, Tarkowski, Nick Pope, looking at the last season's performance, that is a good defensive side, So, yeah, let's see what happens. Some of the Grealish, Vivek says, Grealish, Maupay, Rodriguez, Calvert-Lewin, Sterling, all a damn good option, but really testing my patience out here, Vivek. Yeah, Grealish, yeah, I think we have to be patient with Grealish, I guess. I mean, yeah, he might not return like immediately, but his run of fixtures are so good. I mean, come on, there have to be, like, looking at those 7, 8, and 9 game weeks, there should be at least something there, something. If not 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, the run of fixtures are too good to ignore. And just 7.3, I got him for 7.1. So it's just good to ignore him, I guess. If he's on penalties, I'm not sure who's taking penalties in Aston Villa side still. So if he's on penalties, he's on corners, he's on free kicks. So, like, come on, why not for 7.3 million? So I think we should be kind of patient with Grealish, and Maupay. I think there should be something. I was very sure that he would score against West Brom. He also did, Vivek. He did score against West Brom in Lallana's assist, but that was offside. It was not given. But still, it looks like he's still on penalties. Maupay is still on penalties. And Spurs next. Spurs not the best defensive side. And after Spurs, I think it's West Brom. So let's just hope. Let's just hope there's something. I mean, Burnley, I guess. After Spurs, it's Burnley for Maupay. So let's just hope there's good returns in upcoming game weeks. Let's just hope. We can just hope, man. We can't do anything about it. And Calvert-Lewin, people are like, I think everyone was waiting for one bad game week to get rid of James and Calvert-Lewin. It looks like that. Because he did not score one game week a lot. I did look at transfer in and out of predictions, and I saw a lot of them was getting rid of Calvert-Lewin. Like, it looked like everyone was kind of waiting for one bad game week of Everton so that they can get rid of them. So I still feel like they are a good option. Let's just wait. Let's see what happens. They are missing a lot of players, like a lot of senior players, Richarlison, Digne, and the Coleman. And James Rodriguez also was playing with kind of injury, I guess. So he was not playing with the full potential. So yeah, let's just hope things get better, I guess. I don't think, but the list of players that you just gave me right now, Vivek, I think they are very good players. Sterling will return soon. Trust me, he will. He was very good in the Champions League. Yeah, he's not playing as a centre forward, but still, Sterling, I don't think Sterling is a problem. He's the one who should be returning points. Sterling and De Bruyne, they look very good in the Champions League. Questions. Where is the question? Good afternoon, Sailender. Your views on De Bruyne, Sailender Singh? Yeah, he did assist. He was very good, Sailender. In the Champions League, he was very good last night. Yeah, he was playing as a free player, he was roaming around everywhere. His passes, good as always, crisp as always. So if you are thinking of De Bruyne, do it. He will play and he will take the penalties since there is no Aguero, Sailender. So if you are thinking of De Bruyne, do it. I think do it. He will play. Trust me, he will. He will do good. I didn't know you were from Nepal too, bro. Vivek, yeah, I'm from Nepal. Yeah, do Google where is Nepal. Very naturally gifted country. Yeah. Do I have to own Ings? There's no such thing as do I have to own. No. If you have Ings, don't get rid of him because they are facing Everton. The Everton team without the captain, without the both first 11 fullbacks. So I think there's some kind of goal for Southampton. The way Everton played last game week was not convincing at all. So if you have Ings, I don't think you need to get rid of them. So yeah, just keep him, I guess. Ings. He has been consistent. Bertrand, the way that Bertrand was playing, it was very good. I think there's no hurry to get rid of him. I guess Che Adams is doing too good too. I don't think you have to own Ings, but if you have him, maybe just keep him for a few game weeks. If you don't have any other option, maybe there's no need to rush. If you are thinking of getting Keane or those kind of players, maybe do it for Ings. I think Keane looks very good right now. But if you don't have any kind of options like that, like sure options, like the one you can bet on, then keep Ings, I guess. Which team do you support? Anshul, yeah, I'm kind of a neutral supporter. I'm a Barcelona fan. So yeah, I did not watch Manchester United's game last night. I was watching Barcelona's. So yeah, I'm kind of neutral. So I don't like be biased when picking FPL players. If I think the players are doing good, I just pick them, regardless of the team they are playing for. If it looks like they're doing good, I just pick them. So I think that is one of the advantages of being a neutral fan, I guess. So yeah. Anshul, Mr. I've already shipped DCL. Would love to move Rodriguez to Rashford as well, but 0.1 short to make that move. In my opinion, this is a huge opportunity for two without Everton. Yes. So as I said, Mr. A, if you don't have any kind of money running on those players, riding on those players, do it. Rashford, very popular opinion. I think after this game week, I might just look at Rashford. But again, I don't know. I can't remove Sterling. I can't remove Salah, Son right now. I just don't have the place for Rashford in my team right now. Personally, that's just me though. That's just me. So if you are thinking of getting rid of Rodriguez, maybe until Digne, Richarlison, Coleman, these kind of player returns, I don't think that's worth. There a lot of people are thinking of getting rid of either DCL or Rodriguez. So if you are one of them too, maybe keep one of them. I don't think it's necessary to get rid of them both because, like, look at the fixtures. Yeah, I think they have one difficult fixtures. That is Man United. Yes, Man United. After that, Fulham. Fulham are not the best defensive side. Leeds, Burnley. I don't think they're very tough fixtures. And Everton don't play any kind of European games, though, so everyone will play only the Premier League games. So I don't think it's a rush to get rid of both of them. But if you are thinking of it, maybe do it. But we do know how good DCL can be. We do know how good James Rodriguez can be. But still not having the suppliers, Richarlison, Digne, Coleman, that is a big loss. That is a very big loss. And Iwobi, he did not look good at all. And that right back kid, I don't know his name, but still he did not look good either. So if you don't have any kind of money riding on him, as I said, get rid of them. Why not? Do it. Mr. A. Yeah, Emir, Grealish or Zaha to Rashford, or drop Warner or Ings to get 5 midfielders. Grealish or Zaha to Rashford. Zaha to Rashford. I would do that. I would not remove Grealish right now. I would remove, if I had both of them, I'd remove Zaha to Rashford. Yeah, Emir. Or drop Warner or Ings to get 5 midfielders. I don't think you need to get rid of Ings and Warner right now. I guess the run of fixture for Chelsea is pretty good. I don't know if I want to get rid of them. Like Burnley, Sheffield, Newcastle, this is very tempting run of fixtures. If you have Warner, do you need to get rid of him? I don't think so. I personally don't think so. You need to get rid of him. So yeah, Emir, if you have Grealish and Zaha, I'll ship out Zaha for Rashford and drop Warner or Ings. I don't think you need to drop Warner or Ings as of now. I think maybe wait. I guess let me check the fixtures of Ings. I don't think you need to get rid of any of them. I mean, not Warner or Ings. I'd keep them. Aston Villa and Newcastle. Yeah, I don't think you have to do it right away, Emir. I don't think so. Why are you against Everton players after one bad match? Calvert showed in national team, and James played without being. Richarlison was our main. Yeah, that's what I said. The deep production. That's what I've been saying. The main senior. I'm not against him. As I said, I do know the capability of Calvert-Lewin. He has shown that multiple times this game. I mean, this season. So I'm not against him. I'm just not. But I'm not a big fan of the Everton defense. I'll be honest. I'm not like I'm not going to take like side of anything just because it's like it feels right. The defensive side of Everton is just not good. With Coleman and with Digne, they were terrible. And now without them, I don't see any kind of good defense. Maybe just because they don't have those fullbacks, they might play more defensive than they used to. But still, I'm not a very big fan of their defense, but I love their attack. So yeah, I'm not against anyone. This is just my personal view. That deep production, yeah. Is that Rashford or Bruno Fernandes? In my mind, later on, maybe Rashford. At the way they're performing right now, I think Bruno Fernandes was benched in the Champions League. He was rested. So let's see. I think the next game is against Arsenal, and Arsenal are not doing particularly very good. They're like all over the place. The attack is like all over the place right now for them. So it will be, I think, an interesting or boring, I guess, that match. Let's just see what happens. But for now, I think Rashford is a good one. He's like informed player right now. Isa. So Che Adams is quite decent. Yeah, as I said, in that team against Everton, Che Adams, Bertrand, like they were like ripping apart that Everton right hand side because there was no Coleman. So Che Adams, Ings, Bertrand, Redmond, they were pretty good in that game, in that particular game, attacking wise. So let's hope he keeps on delivering, I guess. Everton are meant not to perform, lol. So yeah, I'm not against Everton. I love that team, the way they are performing right now. I only wish them to do better, I love to see that. So yeah, for now, because of the injuries, I guess they're not doing well. And just so you know, I had 3 Everton players in the first game week, I guess. 2, Dina and Calvert Lewin. I had a lot of money riding on them, and like Dina did not keep any clean sheet, so that was one of the reasons I had to get rid of Dina. So yeah, I still have Calvert Lewin though. He's doing pretty good. Let's hope he keeps on doing that. Mr. A, Dina out, Richarlison out, Coleman out. Ham is questionable. Newcastle can get a result, and even with Dina, Manchester United is a tough fixture. Yeah, those kind of team is always tough. Yeah, they are not in form. They might not be in form, but still they are getting back Manchester United. So it is kind of different now. Not having those kind of player, and you don't have a very, very strong bench. When you don't have that, that might happen, and that is one of the problem, as I said, with Aston Villa too. So if any one of their important first 11 gets injured, I feel like they will drop off, performance wise. So that is one of the problem with Aston Villa team. They lost last game week. Let's hope that is not a sign to a new thing to come. Let's hope they keep on winning. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, Ankit says Son and Keane benched. Yeah, again. Okay, Son and Keane benched. Okay, I've not seen the lineup. Bale starts. Both Davis and Regulon starts. Okay, so yeah. Now let's just compare. Now Keane, Salah. Salah, Mane, and Firmino were also benched, and Keane and Son also benched. Now, so I don't know. I think I'll stick my captain to Kane. I guess I'll just stick my captainship to Kane. It looks like Mourinho is going for it. This season it feels like he's going for it. Regulon plays. So what does that mean? So in the Europa League, Regulon started last week, and he was benched in the Premier League last week. That's what happened. Regulon was benched. Played in the Europa League, so that's why he was benched. And now he's playing again today. So that means does that mean he will be benched again in the Premier League? I don't have Regulon, so I don't have that problem for the owners. So yeah, so Son and Kane bench means I think that's a very good sign for the Premier League. So I think I'll just captain Kane, I guess. Yeah, I just see a lot of like reasons to captain him. So where is Son Kane bench? Mourinho will rest Son and Kane in every Europa match. He knows the importance of resting them for Premier League. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Then wildcard team. Okay, Dandy. He uses a wildcard team. Martinez, stay. Chilwell, Killman. Okay, Vestergaard. So Damdy. Now, Vestergaard is one of the other players whose price is like his price might just rise at this game week. I guess his ownership level is increasing. Vestergaard, yeah, that Southampton centre back. He's pretty slow, not the most paciest of player, but he has that heading attack threat, But still, I think Vestergaard is 4.5, right? Let me check his price. Now, Vestergaard is 4.5. Walker Peters is 4.5, and Walker Peters, like, kind of is a fullback, Yeah, he might not get a heading goal, but he gets front more often than Vestergaard does. So why not Walker Peters over Vestergaard? They're basically playing for the same team, and both of them are nailed on. Let me check Vestergaard's. Yeah, he's also 4.5. So I think for Vestergaard, I'd rather go for Walker Peters. If that's just my opinion, though, damn. Yeah. So I think I would do that. Sufal. So yeah, Sufal 4.5. That's all right. Casey, I don't even know who that is. Casey. Is he even playing? Okay, so that's for the budget, I guess. Damn 3.9. Yeah. Casey for Son, Salah, Zaha. Okay, good. Son, Salah, Zaha. Jota. Maybe a rotation risk. Maybe what is the price of Jota? Let me check. Jota 6.3. What is the price of Foden? Phil Foden 6.6. 6.3. I think, but still, I would not jump to Jota yet. Maybe Foden, yes, he was very good in the Champions League, and since there's no Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, he might play some minutes. So Jota, not very sure about that. Jota, I'm not very sure about Vestergaard. If you want to keep him, maybe do it. Or I would rather go for Walker Peters, I guess. And Jota, Rashford, very good choice. Adams, DCL, Keane. Yeah, that looks good. Frontline looks good. Adams is doing very good. He has been good from the beginning of the season. Trust me. Yes, he did not return FPL points, but if you are watching the matches, Adams looked very good, like physically very fit with the ball or without the ball. So yeah, I don't think Adams is the bad choice. So yeah, from this team, Martinez, Stair. So you have both of them from Aston Villa, right? I think, yeah. So if you want to maybe triple up later, that might be a problem. So maybe go for Forster, I guess. So Vestergaard, not sure about him. And Jota, not sure about him. Yeah, not sure about Vestergaard and Jota from this team. And maybe try and have some bench players that might play. So if you are benching, I'm pretty sure you'll be benching Casey, Sufal, maybe Casey and Sufal this game week, and maybe Jota, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, maybe try and make a bench that at least plays, So yeah, damnly, that's what I think. This is a good team though. Yeah, the midfield looks strong. Zaha, Rashford, Salah, Son. Yeah. Vivek says I also have maximum value on all of them from the start though. So yeah, if you bought them very early, don't sell them. Don't sell. Just wait. Anything can happen. Just don't do that. Ankit Mohan, view on Fofana. So yeah, there's the new center back for Leicester, right? Fofana. His price is 5.5, I guess. I did check him. Okay, 5 million, right? He's playing for Soyuncu right now. Soyuncu is injured. They did keep a clean sheet. Fofana, 5 million. For 5 million, I could get Cody for Wolves. So maybe not Fofana. Nah, I'd rather go for Cody. Bonus points nailed on. And Fofana might not play after Soyuncu returns. Maybe go for Cody for that 5 million, I guess. Yeah. So not Fofana for me, Ankit, right now. Not him right now. Mr. Not only because DCL and Ham is blanked, mostly because Everton are missing other key players and it's a huge opportunity. Yeah, let's stop talking about Everton now. Yeah, as I said, I think everyone was kind of waiting for Everton to do bad so that they can ship off James Rodriguez and Calvert-Lewin. It just feels like it. It's just one bad game week. I don't think you need to get rid of them already. So, I meant I'm from Nepal too. And are you in any Nepali fantasy leagues? Yeah, I do have that. Yeah, for that I have kind of different account, but my team is still same. The mini leagues, yeah, I do have the mini leagues. Yeah, Vivek. Agree. Mr. Okay, you brought that down. I was gonna ask you about Jota. Looks like a starter. Maybe in that midfield, I guess. I don't see Jota starting ahead of Mane. Yeah, that's his natural position, I guess. I don't see him starting there. Maybe in the midfield, maybe in the attacking midfielder kind of role, Jota might just start. Minamino kind of played in center forward in the Champions League, I guess. He was pretty good. But Jota, I would not rush in yet. Isa. Maybe wait. Isa. Isa, thanks for thank you, Isa. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much. Misa, I'll bring back Mr. I'll bring back Everton Richarlison in game week 9. ASM or Podence? ASM or Podence. Podence, I guess, not ASM. Podence for me. Now, I was thinking of getting Warner for Aguero. Maybe because I'm Chelsea fan. But still, I don't think Warner is a bad choice. They are like very attacking team. Like, they are very good. Like, let me tell you, when this, I think Chilwell just returned that game. It was Chilwell's first game, and they were playing against Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace is a very defensive side, but still, Chelsea found a lot of ways to like break that defense. Like Crystal Palace are a very defensive side; they just sit back and defense. But still, Chelsea found a lot of ways to break down that defense. So I feel like Chelsea's attack is one of the best, if not the best, one of the best right now, and they will get better with time. That's what I think. So Warner 9.3. I don't think that's the worst choice, I guess. So, but still, not everyone is going for it, but Aguero for Warner. Maybe that might just work out. That might just work out. They were very good in the Champions League. But the thing about Champions League teams and the Premier League teams is Champions League teams, they don't kind of just sit back, you know. Although they are not the best known team, they kind of attack. They still attack, and that kind of leaves places for the runners in the back line. So yeah, that is the difference between the Premier League teams and the Champions League teams. Um, yeah, I see a point. Sometimes you like to make moves, but you are stuck unless taking hits, which usually is backfiring. Yeah, like think twice before you take hits. You know, like just think a lot. Uh, I had taken hit for De Bruyne that did not work out. I've only taken one hit this season, so I took it for De Bruyne. I took off Son because Mourinho told that Son was injured, and guess what? He scored, he assisted, he did everything in that game. So that kind of failed. Yeah. So before taking a hit, maybe think twice. I guess just don't do it. Yeah, don't take rash decisions. Uh, Next three fixtures are huge for Chelsea to get hauls. Yeah, I don't know about the hauls, but still, defensively and attackingly, both sides they look like a very good option for Chelsea. Yeah, so Mr. Vestergaard is a troll. I won't call him a troll, but for 4.5, I'd rather go for Walker Peters. Yeah, rather than Vestergaard. But that is just my opinion. So, Karthik, Salah, Sterling, or Salah Mane for this game week. Sterling was very good in the Champions League. Mane was rested though. But West Ham looks very good, and Sterling faces Sheffield away. But against Salah and Mane is playing at home. So I guess Salah and Sterling. Yeah, Kartike, maybe Salah and Sterling. Mane looks maybe Mane and Sterling. But again, Salah takes penalties. Sterling looks very good in the Champions League game. Trust me. I'm thinking of captaining Sterling. I might not do it, but that is just my thought. So I might just captain Sterling if I want to go for that differential choice. He's just 7% owned. Maybe Sterling. Yeah. Sterling and Salah. If you go for Sterling and Mane, that's not bad, I guess. The thing about Salah and Mane is if like both of them don't do good, like you know, if Liverpool fail miserably, like your rank will hurt. So, but again, if they do very good, but again, West Ham is looking very good. So yeah, maybe go for Sterling and Salah or Sterling and Mane. Yeah, Karthik. So yeah, Sterling and Salah or Sterling or Mane. So Shriswal says, which Chelsea player should I buy? Chelsea player. As I said, I would have loved to have Ziyech, but still, I think we still need a little time to monitor Ziyech because I want to see who takes the set pieces, who is nailed on those set pieces. So I think the most safe picks from Chelsea right now are Havertz because he looks nailed on, Havertz and Werner in that attacking. For Chelsea, I think Havertz and Werner looks like, I don't know, it just looks like they're a safe choice. So they all were heavily involved yesterday in the Champions League, the Chelsea attackers. So yeah, everyone got at least assist or they scored. So yeah, Chelsea attacking wise looks good right now. So yeah, Havertz and Werner maybe. Vivek, should I make Rodriguez to Rashford or Bruno happen in few weeks? Maybe the way that Rashford is playing, maybe Rashford. But again, Vivek, the thing about Manchester United is like now since they have Cavani, so yeah, Rashford looks good playing in the center forward position. So if Rashford does not play in the center forward position, like Martial can play there, Cavani can play there. So that is a problem with Rashford. So when he does play in the center forward position, he does look lethal. But again, Bruno taking penalties. So for now, Vivek, it looks like Rashford. Let's see what happens this game week against Arsenal, and we can make the decision, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think we need to hurry just yet with Manchester United asset. Maybe after this game week, I think after Arsenal they face I think Everton. I'm not sure. So yeah, maybe just wait one more game week, and I think the decision will be much easier. Now, Mr. A, something is telling me Sterling will be benched against Sheffield. Yeah, Mr. A, yeah. This is one of the thought that I got. Yeah, I think not benched, but I think I feel like he will not play full 90 minutes. So he played every match 90 minutes so far. Next week is Liverpool. Will be benched this game. Exactly, Mr. A. Yeah, that is one of the things that came to my mind last night when that Sterling was playing. Like he looked kind of tired. Not in the Champions League game, but the game before that against West Ham. He kind of looked fatigued, you know. Like he has been playing consistently every game. So My thing is now they next face Liverpool, and after that still there's another difficult fixture, I guess, and Spurs. Liverpool and Spurs. Sterling, yeah, that is one of the thing. Like Sterling might not play full 90 minutes. That is one of my worry. Yes, yes, that is a good thing you pointed out. And I was thinking of it like he has played every game, but again, there's no Aguero, there's no Gabriel, but still they still have Ferran Torres, they still have Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, so that can happen. Sterling not completely benched, but maybe he might not play full 90 minutes. That is one of the thing I was thinking. So yeah, that might happen. That might happen. Yeah, that might happen. Everton. Bhavishya, hey, just joined. Congrats to you. Looks like Mitchell and Kimmin might stay a little long while. Yeah, Bhavishya. Yeah, it looks like that. But again, your Mitchell has some kind of problem, I guess. I'm not very sure what happened to him, but it looks like Mitchell is a nail-on option. And I'm still not sure about Kilman though. Yeah, because Marshall replaced Size in last game week. Size was substituted for Marshall. Yeah, for Marshall. So Marshall played in place of Size. So, and I don't feel like Size is one of the players who should be benched. Like, come on, he's a good player. He has been consistent for that Wolves side. So I think I still want to monitor if I want to get rid of Kilman or Size, looking at who Marshall will replace consistently. If and another scenario is that both Size and Kilman, both of them might be the starting players. Marshall might just be in the bench. As I said in the last stream, he's no Jordi Alba, he's no Marcelo. Like, come on, he's not Zanetti, he's just Marshall. He just might be in the bench, and he just comes off the bench all the time. And Kilman and Size is all the time in the starting 11. That might just happen. So I think Mitchell is a nail-on option, and there's some kind of problem with him. I'm not sure what is it. It says knock, so let's hope he plays. Let's just hope he plays. Mr. Aham. And yeah, in the last stream, one of our viewers, but still, as I said, I'm not a big fan of Everton defense. One of our viewers pointed out that since there is no Dinya in that left back position, and there is one player that is 4.0 million, that is Nkuku. Nkuku, do you pronounce it? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think he's a left back. Yeah. So Dinya will miss few games. I guess 2 games. I don't know. So if 4.0, if you are looking for a shorter term option, or if you are using a free hit or something, maybe Nkuku, but still I don't trust their defense. Trust me, I don't trust their defense. So yeah, for 4.0, I think the players that are playing right now, the defenders are, Nkuku might be one of them. Nkuku, I don't know how do you pronounce that name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Niles, I'll just call him Niles, I guess. Niles. Strugic is also there for 4.0. He was subbed off after 20 or 30 minutes by Bielsa, so I'm not sure if he's still nailed on. Kilman, Mitchell, these are some of the players that can help you balance your budget in your team. Yeah, for 4.0, they play. They are not the most nailed on option, but still they play. That's the big thing. Bhavishya, thank you for joining. Kartike, can I add Zuma in my team for 2 weeks as Chelsea can get CS in upcoming 2 games? I already have Chilwell. Kartike, yeah. As I said, after this game week just ended, I looked at the Chelsea fixtures, and they have been keeping, since Mendy is doing very well in that keeper position. It's not that I have not thought about bringing in Zuma, but as I said, I already have Size, the center back. I already have Strugic, the defensive midfielder. Like, I don't know if I wanted to have again Zuma. Like, there would be a lot of center backs, and I just don't like playing with center backs. I'd rather go for full backs. So if you are thinking of Zuma, maybe yeah, but still, again, you already have Chilwell, and I think next they face is Burnley. Burnley are they're not scoring. Yeah, they are not the most scoring, most attacking kind of team. Let me see. I think it's Burnley. Yes. Burnley is not the most attacking team, so they might just keep it. Yeah, Zuma looks nailed on. He had a kind of injury scare yesterday in the Champions League. There was a head clash, but still he played through that. So I don't think that's a big problem for Zuma. I think he will be fine. So Chilwell, do I want to double up? I don't think that's the worst though. If there's anyone I would bet that would keep clean sheet next game week, that might be Chelsea. That might just be Chelsea. The way that Mendy is performing, yeah, that might just be Chelsea. Yeah, if you are thinking of him, yeah, maybe do it. I guess. I don't think Zuma will be replaced by Tomori or Thiago Silva or anyone. I guess. Let's just hope on there won't be a lot of rotations. Yeah. Karthik, yeah. Bhavishya, did you try out the what if machine for FPL? Not really. I'm not aware about that, Bhavisha. I'm not sure what is that. Yeah, but I'd like to know. Yeah, I'm not sure what is that. Ankit. Ankit. Dallas or Eiling? Many are telling Eiling is better than Dallas. Eiling is better than Dallas, to be honest. But I think since there was no, the Phillips was not there in the team, the center back. I think Eiling was in the center back position. I did not watch that game. It was like pretty late in my country, so I did not watch that game. I felt like it would be boring, so I did not. So I think Eiling played in that center back position. I guess I'm not very sure. I'm just guessing this. So I would personally still go for Eiling. I personally still go for Eiling. So I don't know. Dallas is not playing in this midfield. That was one of the thing that differentiated between Dallas and Eiling. And the stats are like very similar. As I said, Dallas has 1 assist, Eiling has none. Yes, but still, I think I would go for Eiling, I guess. Yeah. Leeds are a surprise. Yeah, Leeds are a very fun team to watch. Very disciplined team. I love them. I like them. Yeah. So I'm a Chelsea fan. Kind of want to go for Chelsea asset in attacking instead of Zaha later on. Puli or Ziyech. Isa, I think I would rather go for Ziyech, but still I'd wait. Puli did not start. Pulisic did not start yesterday in the Champions League, but still he scored. But Ziyech, yeah, he was taking a lot of shots. Yeah, his left foot looks good, and I think the direct free kick taker will be Ziyech. He should be. If we judge according to the preseason, he should be the one. And Isa Chilwell was taking the corners, I guess, right? I don't know if you watched the match or not last night, but Chilwell was taking cornered instead having Ziyech on the pitch. So yeah, Ziyech for 7.9 looks like a steal to me. So in that right position, Pulisic did not look good. Yeah, Lampard tried that, but nah, Pulisic did not look good at all. So I think for that right position belongs to Ziyech. So maybe Ziyech. I would personally go for Ziyech, Isa, if he's on set pieces. What do you do for a living, by the way, Anshul? Yeah, I'm still a student. Nah, I don't know if I want to talk about that. I'm still a student, and in our country, yeah, tourism is a big part in Nepal. Tourism is a very big part of economic status in our country. So I kind of worked for a trekking company a while. Nothing is going now, right now, because of the coronavirus. Yeah, our country is like awesome, like beautiful, very beautiful, naturally gifted. Just check out our country in the Google, I guess. Yeah, I'm still a student though, still studying. Isa, TX, when I hear the answer, I need to go. Good luck, mate. Yeah, Isa. Yeah. Thank you for joining, Isa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What are your opinions on 5 to 5.5 defenders, James? Yeah. So I personally am thinking of bringing in Cresswell next game week. And 5.5, I think Chilwell is now 5.7, so I won't keep him in that bracket, James. But personally, I'm thinking of bringing in Cresswell next game week because of his set piece duty, because of how good West Ham look defensively right now. So yeah, maybe Cresswell for that kind of price range right now. After this game week, after the game against Liverpool. Mr. A, yes, it's so tough to choose between Sterling and KDB. Sterling and KDB. Yeah, KDB will take penalties for sure because we all know Sterling can bang in 2 or 3 goals just like that. Yeah, that can. If you look at that team, and like Sterling is way more explosive than De Bruyne is, but De Bruyne has that flair, that Sterling doesn't. Like if you look at the power and strength, I'd rather go for Sterling. He's like very explosive player, but KDB, like he comes out of nowhere and like he's just the through balls, the passes of KDB is like just unexpected and very good and on point, So yeah, and he's on penalties. So yeah, it's kind of difficult when KDB takes penalties and you go for Sterling. But yeah, I have Sterling. So boys, Digne punishment got reduced to 1 match. Oh, okay. Okay, so that makes Nkuku not the best replacement option, I guess. Not very sure about that. Shugic is nailed on. He was red card worry why he got subbed on. He will play Shugic. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Shugic, he was subbed off. I thought he was kind of not tactically right person for Bielsa, so that might have been problem. I did not watch that match, so yeah, I can't comment much on that. I think go for it. Vivek Sai, Lamptey, Size, Kilman, Semedo, Chilwell is my current defense with max value. What should be my future transfer for defense? Okay, Lamptey, let's hope it does good. Size, Kilman. So Size, Kilman, Semedo, 3 of the Wolves defenders. I mean, Semedo did look very good going forward in this game week. Yeah, I did watch that match and Semedo did look, but still 5.5. Do I want to spend 5.5 on Semedo? Like, If he starts like stacking up assists and clean sheets, maybe yes, maybe Semedo is one of the good choice. Wolves are a very good team, and but still, do I want to spend 5.5 on? I don't know. I'm not saying that he's like overpriced, but still, for now, for now, I think he looks overpriced. I guess I'd wait on Semedo, I guess. But still, if you have him, maybe play him, I guess. Uh, Semedo, Chilwell. I think I might get rid of Size after this game week, because after Crystal Palace there are pretty difficult run of fixtures coming on, and I'm like one of the reason I have both Size and Kilman, and I'm waiting to see who Marshall replaces. Would Marshall replace Size or Kilman, or maybe Marshall does not replace anyone? So that is one of the thing. If Marshall cuts off minutes of Size or Kilman, maybe it's time to get rid of one of them. Yeah. Uh, who I'm talking, Vivek, maybe. Semedo, Chilwell is fine. Don't get rid of Chilwell. Lamptey, let's hope he does something. Like this game week, he should have scored. It should have been his goal, but it was an own goal. So, Saiz, Kilman, Semedo. I'm not a big fan of Semedo. I'm a Barcelona fan, so I do know Semedo. So, like he performs very good in the first half, and he dips off as the time goes on. As the game moves on, his performance kind of dips. That's what happens. So he's not up to the level. I wouldn't rush in for Semedo yet. Chilwell is fine. I guess, yeah, I'm personally thinking of bringing in Cresswell or Sufal for size maybe, or Strugic. I'm not sure what I might do. But Vivek, yeah, that is what I think. So 3 Wolves defenders. So maybe it will be time to get rid of one of them after this game week. Yeah. So yeah. James, which subject are you? So yeah, I'm studying networking, IT. That's the easiest way, I guess. Yeah, computer student. I'm a computer student. James. So Karan, Wilson versus Bamford versus Adams. Wilson, Bamford, Adams for the upcoming year, along with Antonio and DCL. Midfield, Salah, Sterling, Rodriguez, and Son. Thoughts? Okay. Wilson versus Bamford versus Adams. So everyone is kind of riding on Bamford and Antonio right now. Adams looks like an unsung hero to me, like since the beginning of the game week. I think if you just look at the stats and you don't look at the match, you don't see a lot of Adams. But if you watch the match, Adams is doing pretty good. Wilson. So my choice for this game week was Wilson. Yeah, the upcoming 2 game weeks for Wilson. Let's just see. Wilson. Let's just hope that let's just hope. Wilson, Everton. So against Everton, come on, there got to be something for Wilson in this game. Defensively, not the best side. So maybe there's something for him. I guess maybe go for Wilson. I guess just take that chance, because Wilson takes penalties, Bamford doesn't, Adams doesn't. So, and the lineup that Newcastle had this game week was very attacking kind of lineup. I was not expecting that, but it was kind of attacking. I think Shelby has some kind of injury. So, yeah, maybe Wilson, I guess. But if you want to kind of go for differential pick, go for Wilson. If you want to go for obvious pick, yeah, it's Bamford. Yeah, Colin. So, yeah. Mr. A, I have studied tourism and leisure management as well. Wish you all the best for your exams. Yeah, Mr. A, thank you. I'm not a tourism student though. Yeah, I just love traveling, I guess. So yeah, yeah. Thank you, Mr. A. Kartike Thukral, bro. From my second account, I have played wildcard keeper Mendy. Yeah, Mendy is a good choice, I guess. Defense, Zuma, Chilwell, Kilman, and Cancelo. Not Cancelo, Kartike. He's a rotation risk. He did not play in the Champions League last night. Zinchenko there, and yeah, Cancelo might also play in the right in place of Walker, but I don't see that happening. But still, I feel like Cancelo is a rotation risk. If you are fine with that, like if you are fine with players being rotated and like you want to take a punt, yeah, Cancelo might just return very good points. As I said, that Diaz and Laporte center back like duo, that looks very strong to me, right? So that might give you a lot of clean sheet in upcoming game week, but still, Cancelo is a rotation risk, Kartike. So Mendy defense, Zuma, Chilwell, Cancelo midfield, Salah, Sterling, Son, striker, Keane, Calvert-Lewin, Bamford. Yeah, this looks fine. Zuma, Chilwell. Yeah, I think this is the time to get in the Chelsea defense and attacks right now. The run of fixtures looks very good for Chelsea players right now. So why not Mendy? So I'm not very sure about Cancelo. Maybe Kartike. Cancelo, yeah, not very sure. Zinchenko might just, and I don't know. So that might just happen. But if you want to keep him, yeah, he looks nail on though. But he did not play in the Champions League last night. So yeah, that might be a risk. Karthik, should I take a risk of having 3 Chelsea players in defense? Nah, don't do that. Nah. Like, there's this saying, right? You don't put every egg in same basket or something. Yeah, that is the thing. So yeah, if they do good, yeah, they did look good. If they do good, I think that will help you a lot. But still, do you want 3 defenders, Chelsea defenders? Mm, maybe not. I think you already have 3 of them: Zuna, Chilwell, but Mendy. Maybe from mainly Zuma and Chilwell, I'll get rid of Zuma if I had to. If I don't want to go for 3 Chelsea defenders, I'd probably get rid of Zuma. Mendy and Chilwell looks like a good choice for now, in my opinion. I wouldn't get rid of Chilwell. If you have Chilwell, keep him. Uh, agree on side. I'm going to ship him in game week 8 and keep Kilman. If Kilman doesn't play, just for bench, since Wolves fixture are very tough for game week onwards anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's see who Marshall replaces. If he does not replace Size and Kilman, and if Size and Kilman are the nail-on option, maybe I might remove Shugic, I guess. I'm not sure. We'll talk about that after this game week, I guess. Yeah. James. Yeah. DMD. My second draft, GK Martinez, there. Okay. Chilwell, Kilman, KW. Southampton are doing very good defensively, out of nowhere right now. Sufal, Eiling. Okay, Eiling. He's nailed on. Son, Sarah, Jorginho. So, Damdy, Jorginho kind of missed penalty last night. And Warner took the penalty after he was substituted. They got 2 penalties last night. One was taken by Jorginho. Jorginho missed, and after that, another penalty was taken by Warner. But Jorginho was substituted. So let's hope Jorginho will keep taking penalties. So yeah, not sure about that. Rashford, fine. Bissouma, good. Ings, DCL, Keane. That looks strong forward. Kilman, yeah, this looks good. 4.5. Sufal. Let's hope he's nailed on. Chelsea, Chilwell, Martinez. Chilwell, Kilman, KW. Yeah, this might just work out. Eiling is facing, I guess, Leicester, Jamie Vardy. Son, Sarah, Jorginho. Rashford, Bissouma. Son, Sarah, Jorginho. Let's hope that Jorginho still takes penalty, I guess. Rashford is a good shout. I think, yeah, a good differential. Son, Sarah, obvious picks. Ings, DCL, Kane. That forward line kind of looks strong. Had removed Jota and Vestergaard. Yeah, damn. Jota looks like a risk right now. For now, he might be a good asset in upcoming game weeks, but still, as I said, there's a lot of options there. I think Keita is still not available for Liverpool, but still, there's Minamino. Henderson can play there. James Milner, a lot of players there. Jota might just play. I don't know. Still, I'd wait for Jota. Vestergaard. Yeah, I'd rather go for a fullback than Vestergaard. So yeah, I think this looks good. This team looks good. I don't think there's any kind of problem. Not too much money on defense. I think that's the way to play right now. As the season progresses, I think that is the way. If like Trent and Robertson were in same kind of form like they were in last season, I think I wouldn't worry a lot putting money on players like Robertson and Trent. But for now, I think it's not a problem to invest less in defense. So yeah, I think this team looks good for now. Damnedy. Personally, I think removing Jota and Vestergaard is a good move, is a right move. I personally think that. Okay, misunderstood that. Bhavishya Mathur, GTZ man, got to need to step away. Best of luck, man. Bhavishya, thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. So yeah, I'll be having a deadline stream tomorrow. So yeah, do join. There's midnight in my country. It's midnight tomorrow. So yeah, do join in that. James says, do you think it's worth buying good defenders above 5 million or not? So yeah, how much are you trying to invest in the defenders above 5 million? If you like, I said, Chilwell looks like a good shout right now. So if you want to invest in him, James, do it. Like above 5 million, I don't think that's the most premium players. Like if it's Trent and Robertson 7.5, that's the kind of money. I don't know if I want to spend. Looking at the way they're playing right now and the defensive problems of Liverpool, So I personally am not putting money on Digne. Also, the defense, Everton, not a big fan of their defense. So me personally, I don't want to involve a lot of money in the defense. So yeah, every player plays differently. If you think it's logical to invest money on defense, you should take a decision. So I don't think you just take suggestions from me. So if you feel right to bring in players like Trent or Robertson or Digne, do it. It's just me. I have had enough of Trent and Digne. They're not returning any kind of points, so that was one of the reason I removed them last game week, and I think it worked out. I dodged the red card of Digne. I dodged the non clean sheet game again for Trent. So yeah, but Trent played very good in the Champions League game, so things might turn now, yeah, for good for Trent. So yeah, I can predict it, but still, I personally don't want to invest a lot of money there. Yeah, James, Dandy, thank you. You're welcome, Dandy. If you're new, please subscribe, and yeah, please like the video if you're enjoying it. Kartikeya says good midfielders around 6 million. Let me check. For 6 million price. I think Podence and Neto will be a very like obvious choices. Let's just see. 6 million. Pereira is there, but Pereira is not very direct, as I've talked about him. Diangana and what was that another name? Fulham player, Lookman, I guess. They are very direct players, as I've talked about them, but they are not on any kind of set pieces though. So 6 million. Klitsch, no. McGinn, no. Townsend, not really. Trossard looks good, but he's not doing anything yet. Jorginho, Costa looks good, right? Costa for Leeds looks good. 5.7. March. If you want to save some money, I was very interested with Pereira, but he's not doing anything. He's not returning anything. I don't know. One of the reasons I was drawn to Pereira was because of his set piece and penalty duties, and he's just 6 million, and he's a nail-on player. But still, he's not returning any kind of points. So I'm kind of put off with Pereira there. 6 million. Not Ward Prowess. I've had enough of Ward Prowess. Pride is doing good. Maximin, not Maximin. Podence, Jota, Diangana looks good. So yeah, there's no such like sure players, I guess, for that kind of money. There's no sure players. Now, if you ask me right now, Costa is doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. Costa, Saka, Susek, no, not them. Mendy, nope. Ceballos, no, not none of them. Coyotes and Maximin. Barkley, no. Neto, no. So maybe Costa, I guess. Jorginho, I'm not sure if he'll keep on taking penalties, if he still keeps on missing again and again. Fornals, Megan Bowen looks good, but still he has not done anything in recent games. He was in my watch list, to be honest, but still he's not delivering now. Townsend, not him. Trossard was very good without the set pieces, but still he's not doing anything. I think Fulham and West Brom are facing soon, right? Okay, next game, Fulham and West Brom. There might be something there for players like Diangana and Pereira. Like Fulham are like kind of struggling. They're like everywhere. They're just hoping someone will do something for them. Like it does not look tactically good on the field if you watch the match. Costa, maybe go for Costa, I guess, for that kind of money. Kartikeya. I'm still drawn to Pereira, as I said. He takes free kicks, he takes corners, he takes penalties. So like there's just too many ways that Pereira can return points to you from the West Brom player, but still he's not doing anything yet. Anything. And Spurs and Man United next. Not Pereira, I guess then. Maybe go for Costa. Yeah, Costa looks strong. Or obvious pick is Jorginho and Klitsch for penalties, right? But if they don't score, if they don't get penalties, they are not a very good choice. So yeah, Costa, maybe Costa, Kartikeya. Yeah, maybe Costa. I don't see a very good player in that kind of price range, Kartikeya, for 6 million. Damn the Ward Prowess. I've had enough of Ward Prowess. Damn the. If you know, I'm not sure if you know or not. I used my wildcard this game week, and I removed Ward Prowess. I had Ward Prowess since game 1. I had Ward Prowess in game 1, and he did not do anything till game week 5. And I removed him in game week 5, and in game week 6 he scored and he returned 11 points. So yeah, not a big fan of Ward Prowess, I guess, me personally. So Morgan says, I have 2 free transfers. I really don't want to burn one, as my team is good, but no so good that I'm in a position to waste a transfer. I'm unsure what to do though. I have 2 free transfers. If you have 2 free transfers, like I wouldn't want to waste a transfer. Like, yeah, I know that if your team looks super good, but still, I don't know. If there's any bench player you want to get rid of, Or maybe if you have money, you want to rotate keepers. I don't personally rotate keepers. I only choose one keeper uh, to play entire season. Yeah, unless I need to, unless there's some kind of injury and player is not available, I use the transfer. But still, if you have two transfers and you are going into the other game week without like not using the transfer, you're not going to get third transfer. You can't save that. Morgan, yeah, that's what we are saying, right? You have two transfers, so you have a good team. You don't know if you want to use it or not. So I don't know. If you think that team is too good, like there's nothing you have to do, nothing. Like it's too good, and for the next game week they will return good points. Maybe don't do anything. But still, would I want to waste a transfer? I would rather use it on a keeper, I guess. I don't know. I would just use one transfer and keep one of them. So Morgan, yeah, if you feel like you don't want to do anything, maybe leave it. If you feel sure about your team, if you feel like you can improve on your team, just leave it. Just don't do anything. But you still feel like there's places that you can change and make things better in your team, better than that it is right now. Do it. Why not? James Carey, I think I'm gonna save a transfer unless my players get injured. Yeah, James, do that. I'm saving my transfer too for this game week. So I'll have two transfers next game week, and I'll bring Cresswell. I'm very sure about that. If nothing happens to him, I feel like Cresswell, Sufal, their price will rise in next game week. I'm very sure about that. It will happen. So Cresswell does not look like the worst choice for next game week. So yeah, let's wait. Let's wait. Things change very quickly here in FPL. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Morgan, is Barkley better value than Grealish? No. No. Grealish is on free kicks. He's on corners. He's on penalties. I'm not sure if he's on penalties, but I assume that he's on penalties, Morgan. So the runner fixtures are pretty good. Yeah. Barkley does take a lot of more shots than Grealish does, but still, if you are watching the matches, Grealish looks like a good option. He has more touches in the box than Barkley, but Barkley takes more shots than Grealish. So yeah, that is the stat. But I think I'd feel safer if I have Grealish. Corners, free kicks, penalties, like a lot of ways that he can return you points, Morgan. So if you let me personally choose between Barkley and Grealish, I would choose Grealish all day. Yeah. So I have not selected my team. So yeah, there will be deadline stream tomorrow. Please do join in there. I think I still don't know if I'll captain Sterling or not. Like Mr. A said, one of my problem with Sterling right now is now there are two tough fixtures coming up for Man City against Liverpool and Spurs. So Sterling might not play full. 90 minutes. That might happen. He has been playing consistently every game. So yeah, there's a thing called fatigue. He would not want Sterling to get injured too. You already have. Pep Guardiola already has enough injury issues. So Sterling. So yeah, let's see. I don't know. It's Sterling or Kane for me. I think I'll go with Kane though. So Kane is rested again in the Europa League tonight. So yeah, I think I'll leave my captainship on Kane. So if I change my mind, I'll let you know tomorrow in the deadline stream. So I so I have Kilman, Size, and Mitchell in my back position. So what I'm like literally hoping for is a 0-0 draw between Wolves and Crystal Palace. But yeah, that can happen. If I have to bet on the 0-0 game this game, it should be Wolves versus Crystal Palace, I guess. Not the best attacking sides, but defensively they both are very good. So I don't know. I think I can change Mitchell to Lamptey, but if I put Lamptey, there's no clean sheet for Brighton. I'm pretty sure there's no clean sheet for Brighton against Spurs, but there might be some attacking returns for Lamptey, I guess. Or should I play Shugic against Leicester? But again, there's Vardy. Vardy is a pretty good player. I like that guy. So I don't know. I might just play Kilman, Size, and Mitchell. I guess. Not very sure. What I 4, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, this might be my backline. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure yet. Cartier. Now this is my other team. Keeper McCarthy. Okay, McCarthy. Robertson, Chilwell, Walker, Peters, Dallas. Grealish, Son, Rodriguez, Salah. Striker, Kane, Cameron, Wilson. What change should I make? McCarthy. Do you want to have McCarthy and Walker Peters? Double up on Southampton defense. Double up on Southampton defense. Robertson. I don't know if I want to spend money on Robertson, but still he looks good. But still, do I want to spend that money on Robertson? I wouldn't personally do that, but okay, I guess. Grealish, Rodriguez. Rodriguez is not doing well right now. Calvert-Lewin and Rodriguez. So if you have money on Rodriguez, just leave him there. Salah looks good. So no Man City asset. So still, Man City do have very difficult run of fixtures, but still without Man City, no Man United assets. So I wouldn't be very comfortable with that. Maybe try and squeeze in at least Man United and Man City asset, I guess, in that team, Kartike, if you can. And I don't know if I want to double up on Peters and McCarthy. So if you want to bench one of them and if you want to play one of them, maybe that might work. So yeah, that is what I think. Grealish. Let's hope he starts returning points. Let's just hope Grealish starts returning points. Oh, Kartik. Oh, I thought you were using wildcard. Okay, sorry, Kartika. I thought you were using wildcard. So we were talking about wildcard. So the McCarthy defense. Okay, Robertson, Chilwell. Okay, you have one transfer. So Walker, Peters, Dallas. I mean, Grealish, Son, Rodriguez, Salah. Kane, Calvert-Lewin, Wilson looks fine. You don't need to make changes. Grealish, Son, Rodriguez. I don't think you have to make any kind of changes here. Robertson, good for this game week against West Ham. Chilwell, Walker, Peters, Dallas. Karthik, I don't think you need to change anything right now. Just leave it. Just if you have one transfer, maybe just leave it, and you'll have two on the next game week, and you might bring in the West Ham assets after this game week. Karthik, I think your team looks pretty decent to me. It looks pretty good to me. I don't see any kind of fault there, Karthik. So yeah, maybe leave it. Yeah, Karthik, this looks good. If you had two transfers, maybe you could have made some changes. You could have played around with Rodriguez there. But if you only have one, I think this team looks strong. Yeah, for next game week, just for next game week, this team looks strong. Yeah, Morgan Robertson out for Cresswell this week to get ahead of the curve for the West Ham good fixture. Yeah, I don't think you need to though. I don't see his price rising right away. If his price was rising, maybe is his price rising though? I don't think so. I don't think his price will rise this game week. But after this game week, I'm very sure. Cresswell, Sufal, their price will be on the rise. So. But again, West Ham are looking pretty good defensively. But again, Mane and Salah were rested in the Champions League, so they will be pretty fresh against West Ham United at home. So for this game week, maybe having Robertson is not the worst team, worst player to have for this game week to have Robertson. So I don't know if you need to hurry to get in Cresswell this game week, Morgan. So. James, if you play Mitchell, Size, and Kilman, all the defense will play on the first game. I know, and I'm basically like hoping for a nil-nil draw between them. So, what is the chance of that happening? So, what I can do is maybe get rid of. I mean, one thing I can do is like remove Mitchell and maybe have Lamptey or Sturridge. So, Sturridge was removed in 20-30 minutes last game week. So, do I want to play Sturridge? Sturridge against Leicester. Vardy is back. Leeds too. I did not watch Leeds game last night. I mean this game week. So that is one of the problem. I don't know how to judge their performance. I did not watch the game. So one thing is I can play Sturridge there, or maybe play Lamptey there. But if I play Lamptey, like there's no way Lamptey is keeping clean sheet against Spurs, and Kane and Son rested again. So I'm kind of reluctant on playing Lamptey. So only thing I can do is maybe play Sturridge or Mitchell and hope for the best, or else I have to use my transfer. So yeah. So I don't know. I'll decide it, I guess, in the deadline stream. I think I'll play both Kilman and Size. I will, I guess. I will have to play both of them. Let's hope Marshall does not replace any of them. Let's just hope so. There's nothing more I can do about it. So I think my captain also looks like it will be Kane going into this game week. Yeah, it looks like a safer choice, I guess. Yeah, let's hope for a green arrow this game week. Yeah. So yeah, if there's anything you have to talk about, you want to talk about, do write it in the chat box, or else I think I'll end this now. So do join in the deadline stream tomorrow. Yeah. I think it's tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow. So make your transfers, do everything. Don't make stupid transfers. Yeah, don't do anything, Ori. I think just leave your team if you are in doubt. Yeah. If you are in doubt, just don't do anything. Just hope for the best and leave your team as it is. So James, how much money do you have left? Let me check. Transfers. I have 0.3 left. James. James, I have 0.3 left. So Morgan, are you considering captaining Son over Kane, as Kane playing so deep recently, as Son had extra points over clean sheet? Yeah, Morgan, that's a very good point. As I've said, the XG for Son is better than of Kane. You know, the expected goals for Son is better than of Kane, but Kane has penalties, and the assist, you know, expected assist is better of Kane than Son. So yeah, like Son has been at the receiving end of the assist of Kane. Although, as I said, Kane is playing as center forward, it's Son who is getting more goals than Kane. So it's not that I've not thought about Son. So again, it comes to penalty. Like I always I'm drawn towards players who takes penalties. So yeah, I think Kane. I just captain Kane because of the penalties, I guess. Yeah, you are right, Morgan. Yeah, the Son does score a lot. He's scoring a lot than Kane, and Kane has been assisting more than scoring. Like Son is kind of finding spaces in the behind of the defense. So let's hope that happens again. I don't know. I might just keep it on Kane because of the penalties. Although Son is scoring more than Kane, I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that. But I might just leave it on Kane, I guess. Yeah, if you want to go for Son, do it. It's just me. I'm captain Kane, and as I said, I always captain player who takes penalties over who don't. So Morgan, if you are thinking of Son, yeah, do it. Why not? Why not? Karthike, why are you not making Son the captain? He can get CS plus he looks a bit more attacking. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm talking about. As I said, it's the penalty factor, you know. Yeah, for Kane, the penalty factor. So Karthike, yeah, that is the only thing about why I captain the players with penalties rather than the ones who don't. So yeah, in my team, as I've told, Mane looks very good. He looks better than Salah right now. As of now, if I watch the game, I think Mane looks better than Salah. But still, Salah takes penalties, and we have seen like Salah scoring hat trick off penalty. I mean, because of that penalties, you know, against Leeds in the first game, and we have seen Vardy scoring like because of the penalties, you know, the two penalties against Man City, and we have seen Wilson scoring that last minute penalties. Like I don't know. It's penalty looks like easy points in FPL. So that's just logically I feel like players with penalties is a better option to captain than the ones who don't take penalties. So that's just me. That is how I think, you know. That is my thinking process. So yeah. Ankit says, what about Mane cap? Yeah, if you want to do it, why not? He's doing good. As I've said, if if Salah did not take penalties, if Mane took the penalties, I would hands down go for Mane in my team. So yeah, that's what I think. Mane, if you are thinking of captaining Mane, why not? But West Ham look pretty good. I just want to warn you, West Ham looks pretty good. So that is why I'm not captaining Salah. But again, Salah and Mane were benched in the Champions League game, so they got that pretty good rest. So they will be in a good form, I guess. Yeah, let's hope for that. So Mane, not a bad choice, but still, I think I'll stick with the Kane and Son choice for this game week. It looks safer. Yeah, it looks just they are playing at home and they're playing against a team who does not have their main defense, the captain, and Son and Kane again benched in Europa League. That looks like that looks obvious choice, you know. If you compare the stats too, like Kane is ahead of Salah, Son is ahead of Salah, and Mane. Maybe not Mane because Calvert-Lewin expected goals without penalties were Calvert-Lewin, Mane, and Kane. So yeah, maybe Son and Kane looks like a safer choice, I guess. Morgan, Rashford looks fire, but United are shambles. Yeah, let's hope they get better. Morgan, as I talked about this, let's hope that Rashford keeps on playing in the center forward position. So there's Cavani now, and Martial might return soon. Now I don't know if his like suspension is over or not. I'm not paying a lot of attention to Man United players yet. Maybe after this game I'll try and get one of them. Yeah, I'm not sure whom. But still, for that I need to get rid of at least one midfielder. So who am I going to get rid of? I don't want to get rid of Son right now. Not Sterling. Yeah, I know his fixtures are not good. The fixture for Sterling are not good. He's playing Liverpool and again he's playing Spurs. But still, those are the moments, you know, that player kind of choose to sign. So Sterling is one of those players. Like Sterling playing against Liverpool. Come on, like come on. I'm not getting rid of Sterling there. And with no Van Dijk, nah, I'm not getting rid of Sterling for Rashford. Salah, it would be stupid to get rid of Salah for Rashford. So Grealish, I don't want to. I don't have money to bring in. Maybe I can. What I can do is remove Grealish for Rashford. Do I want to do that? Nah. So there's just no place for Man United players. I want to get hands on one of them. Maybe there's a defensive player I can get hands on if at Alex Telles, right? If he is fit and if he takes corners, I think Alex Telles might be one of the players I might look at. But still, I wouldn't rush into him yet. So Rashford and Bruno, we'll have to see. Cavani, nope, not yet. So yeah. Just let's just wait one more game weeks and let's see what happens, right? So yeah, I think this is probably it. Now please join in tomorrow's deadline stream and set your teams. Let's hope that teams do better this game week, right? Let's just hope for that. And I think now I'll end the stream. Thank you to everyone who joined in. Please leave a like, and please, if you are new, please subscribe. And thank you to everyone who joined in. Thank you, Ankit, Kartikeya, Morgan, James, everyone. Thank you for joining in. So I think I'll end the stream now. Just best of luck to everyone. We'll meet tomorrow with the captainship choice and everything. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream now. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for the support. And yeah, bye bye. Best of luck. We'll see you tomorrow in the deadline stream. Please do join in. Yeah, bye bye.